Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to this very good channel. Happy New Year and happy new month. January is still okay. This is the middle of it. Okay, I am happy. I'm particularly happy because there's something that I'm about to share, which Biafrans have not received for a very long time. Even after the convention, this was not given. But I tell you today that. Certificate of Cooperation has been given to USB, that is United States of Biafra, from America. You know what that means? That is to say that what we are doing is legal, not illegal. So let no man discourage you or tell you that we are just joking. And one thing you should know is that Dr. Ngozi Orabreze is living in the United States, isn't it? And then, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stopped, Mazi Simon Ekpa took over. Now that they are about to stop Mazi Simon Ekpa, but God will forbid that. I don't know why he has not yet spoken to us or whatever. But then we are all, our fingers are crossed. We are watching and waiting to hear from him. But somebody is representing him. The deputy is there. This is a national something. It's not individual or private thing. So somebody must be there to pilot the affair of this freedom we are looking for. That is what I'm driving at in essence. So right now is Dr. Ngozi Orabreze. We should all rally around her to keep pushing. Obagona Komunwine as it stands now. Let's see if something different will happen. Now, we have received certificate of cooperation from United States. I know you want to get the details of this news. And so, I will have to, give you the details right now, and I'll be right back.
We heard the good news today that the state of Georgia, oh my God, the state of Georgia has done it. They have, for the first time, it is happening after the convention. We have now received the certificate of incorporation. Oh my God. This means that USB, United States of Biafra, has been incorporated in America. Hey, Ebelebe, to the governor of Donald Trump, I say we have come. Governor J. Trump, we love you so much. We know you are the one to do it. Yes, they insulted you. They say you are a bad guy. They say you are into women and all those things. But we know the real man in you. You are a man of honor. Donald Trump, we have come. We have come. Today, my people, the man you are seeing here, Pastor Van Van Van, you saw him in the morning when he broke so many eggs. Today, I say make we laugh. This week in a laughing week, when I'm dealing with these guys, I'm just laughing. I'm having fun because, they are smaller fish to fry. We must look at the bigger picture. When it comes to Nigeria, I will get in the water. When it comes to Finland, I will educate them and the president as well. But when it comes to people like this, they are smaller fish to fry. All we can do is just laugh and take away the stress and the sorrow. My people, before we start on this man they call Van Van Van, Pastor Van Van Van, one name, hey! The name I used to enjoy. When you say the name Van Van Van, it is sweet for mouth. But today, I will have to school you with love. Okay. First of all, what you are seeing on the screen. What you are seeing on the screen is a document, a certificate given to us by the Secretary of State for the state of Georgia. It is known as the Certificate of Incorporation. Lord have mercy. We thank God for our sister, Dr. Ngozi Orabreze. She has done it. In the absence of Mazi Simon Ekpa, she has done it. We say a big thank you to you, madam, because you are doing a good job. The certificate of incorporation, I read. It says, I, Brad Raffin Jasper, the Secretary of State and the Corporation Commissioner of the state of Georgia, hereby certify that the seal, oh my God, of this office, that the United States of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, de facto corp, a domestic non-profit corporation, has duly, make una hear this one, it has duly incorporated under the law of the state of Georgia on January 5th, 2025, by the filling of these articles of incorporation in the office of the Secretary of State and by paying the fees as provided by Title 14 of the official code of Georgia annotated. Oh my God. Oh, you go for that side. What they are saying here is we now have what they call the certificate of incorporation. USB is officially recognized in the US government, in the state of America. I hope that is clear to you all now. Say USB. No more Biafra Republic government in exile. The one when Oge Inkere they carry around with the one they call Elias Gerasolis. I call him Elizabeth Gerasolis. Mrs. Elizabeth Gerasolis. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So today, now that we've seen this great information that has come to us, I want you to hear what Oge Inkere people are saying. This is so funny. Oge Inkere, we know he's a mechanic. Oge Inkere, we know say he is the acting prime minister of the Mechanic Association. So those in his brain, those in his ear are Sonny Akbarawa and Pastor Van Van Van. I repeat, Oge Inkere na mechanic for America. If they sell spare parts, that's a good stuff. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes you must meet the capability of things that we are doing. The government we are moving into now, we want to have the best amongst us to rule. We don't want a place where somebody with primary school certificates, person who enter primary school becomes the president. Case in point, Buhari, you saw his story. A man without a degree, primary school, 9 years ago, he became president. We don't want that in Biafra land. Secondly, we don't want those when they carry fake documents. Case in point, Tinubu, you heard the whole story. How he said he went to Chicago to study. At the end, na lie be everything. So, Oge Inkere being a mechanic is good, don't get me wrong. But to become the prime minister of Biafra, oh my God. No. We want men of caliber. Men that knows their onion. Men that in the League of Nations, they can stand their own. Men that can move mountains. The pillar shakers. Men like that. Men with attitude. Men with character. Men with charisma. Men with swagger. Those are what we are looking for. We don't want people there when they beat iron to become prime minister or acting prime minister. With all due respect, we don't want that nonsense. Those that want it can remain in Nigeria where criminals, 419ers can be your president. At this point, my people, without any much further ado, our brother, Van Van Van, he don't begin put some information for the ear of Oge Inkere. He knows there's a problem. He knows this thing when we don't get now very big news. So they won't find a way to sabotage this amazing news of having a certificate of incorporation. Oh my God. Hear what this man is saying. Make we use and laugh. This one is also laugh my people. Make we just laugh with what this boy talk for over here. If you are ready, let's go there. Vam 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 ngwa moku.
And the government is still intact. She dissolved herself
Uh-huh.
and pulled so many people. Just the way devil dismembered himself and pulled so many angels from heaven. But heaven is still intact.
Okay.
So she dismembered herself and some ignorant buffoons
Oh.
went with her. Just like Lucifer left heaven and many angels fell with Lucifer.
Yes.
So if you are with Ngozi, Nkechi blessing Ezeobika, you are just like Lucifer
Oh.
that fell from heaven,
Oh.
and you have lost your place
Oh,
in
goodness.
the kingdom of God. There's only one kingdom. There's no two kingdoms. There can never be two kingdoms. It's only one.
Hold on there, my brother. We know say from the time of old, the kingdom of God has suffered violence. Oh my God. From the time of Ojuko, there was violence. During the days of Uwazurike, there was violence. At the time of Mazenam the Kano, there was violence. Even in his home, there was violence. He went to Kenya, there was violence. In the time of, oh my God, hey, I'm going spiritual. I may have to go spiritual in this. God have mercy. Hey, it will be. I may have to go spiritual. I may have to go spiritual. Oh my God. In the time of Oyendo, there was violence. In the time of the DOS, there was violence. Even when we had our autopilot, we suffered violence. Oh my God, we moved to the Biafra Republic government in exile, and there was violence. Few days to the convention, there was violence. We saw our prime minister being called for questioning. Suddenly there was violence in the kingdom. There was violence in the government. There was violence in the cabinet. But we thank God that even when some said we shall not declare Biafra, they were coming with the quagmire, the violence to destroy the government of Simon Ekpa. A woman rose. Oh my God. Hey. Or Guinea. A woman rose. She said, no. We must continue. Even in the turbulence, we must continue in the government of Simon Ekpa. The vision is there to declare Biafra. We shall outsmart the cabal. They thought by holding Simon Ekpa, that was the end all and be all of Biafra. Those in the cabinet who went against this great woman, at the end, they tried to do Nigeria 419. They said they do them 419. They tried to stop Biafra. They say we shall go to Finland but not declare Biafra. They came with violence. They hated Simon Ekpa. In the secret meeting, they came with violence. Oh my God. Hey! But at the end, this great woman, Dr. Ngozi Rabweze, hey, Ebube, she was able to declare Biafra on the 29th of November, 2024. She said, let there be peace. Let there be calm in the land of Biafra. And so for my brother, even though there was turbulence, even though the violence came upon us, but today, so far so good, we have a woman who is doing the job, and she's doing a great job. My brother, I understand what you're saying about violence, but no, Lucifer was the one who was next to God. Lucifer was the archangel. She used her wings to protect. Oh my God. You guys are not ready. She used her wings to protect the throne of God. Lucifer was the one that gave God the shelter. Lucifer is similar to the man you call the financial minister, the man who carries the money, the man who carries the purse, the man who said he is the one that did everything in Finland. Oh my God. Oh my God, have mercy. I'm going spiritual, but let's take it easy. Let's calm down. Yes, there is violence, but today we are saying there is peace in Biafra land. There will be peace. We bring calm. We bring civility in the land of Biafra. No more violence because we have declared Biafra. No more violence because very soon Simon Ekpa is coming to join us. No more violence because people like you and your man, Ogenkere, they've been defeated. No more violence because we have declared and also registered Biafra in America. I said no more violence. We want peace. Peace has come. Udo chuku, udonna. Oh my God. No more violence. But let's continue. Listen.
One. And any other thing that you are involving yourself with, I am sorry. In fact, you should consider yourself the most useless human being under the face of this earth.
Oh.
There's only one government, only one registration that the prime minister have validated, and the legal and lobbyist team are working with. And we are very close to the real Donald J. Trump.
Hold it there. Now you see. Hold on there, Mr. Man. Now you see where he's coming from. He said only one registration. No, you guys, you hijacked the registration. And guess what? On the 29th of November, when we declared Biafra, there must be an update to that registration. Because what we are doing is called a living document. Any update must be done in real time. We have moved from the days of the Biafra Republic government in exile. We are now known as USB, the United States of Biafra. So the update must be done. And the only person that can do the update is the Deputy Prime Minister, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Rabweze. And oh my God, on the 5th of January, we have gotten the confirmation from the state of Georgia, my brother. Hey, Ebube, you and your men cannot stop us. Okay, Nkere, you can't stop us. Elias Gerasolis or Elizabeth Gerasolis. Elias, don't make me go deep on you. Do not make me go deep on you. Madam Elizabeth, don't allow me to go deeper. Because you know I know what I know. Don't make me go deeper. Let's continue. Listen.
and Nigeria, that zoological republic, we have no choice but let our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go.
Listen.
So we must mount pressure on the real Donald Trump. If you are making any post going forward, always tag the real Donald Trump and remind him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a British citizen, was kidnapped by the shithole country that you know, the real Donald Trump. The shithole country you know, kidnapped an innocent man. 4 years now. Remind the real Donald Trump that the United Nations have given ultimatum to 6 months for them to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They refuse. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu won every case in that country. They're still holding him. We are still sitting at home every day.
I'll get it.
You have to remind the real Donald Trump. Remind him. He is the one that will make that statement. That will set our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. That will establish the recognition of the United States of Biafra, registered by our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa.
Yes. But in the absence of Mazi Simon Ekpa, in the absence of Obatobie, the one he told us to follow, oh my God, hey, I have to go spiritual. Hey, this guy, you are so lucky today. You're so lucky. I'm supposed to go spiritual on this one, but I will stay calm. The one in the absence of Simon Ekpa, we know the game of Nigeria. They planned with Finland to keep him somewhere. Oh my God, hold him down and keep him somewhere. And see if the people will panic and run away. But we are going nowhere. So in the absence of Simon Ekpa, the one in the hierarchy, the next person to Simon Ekpa, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Rabweze, she is doing a good job. She is carrying on with the assignment. She knows the blueprint. So far, everything she has been doing is according to the structure laid down. The blueprint, oh my God, laid down by Obatobi himself. And so far, so good. We know what to tell Trump. We've been telling Trump what to do. Trump understands the memo. Oh my God. Hey! Ebube. Trump knows what to do. He knows the assignment. My brother, when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa has told us, Lord have mercy. Simon Ekpa, His Excellency Obatobie Agune Chamber Wakoma, he has told us how to release Simon Ekpa. He said the only way we shall release Nnamdi Kanu is through a prisoner exchange. These are the gospels of Simon Ekpa. These are the words according to Simon Ekpa. He said when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, it will be through a prisoner exchange. So when it comes to Donald Trump, he knows the assignment is to recognize, oh my God, Biafra. But America will not be the third country, as they used to say. America will not be the third country to recognize Biafra. It is coming very, very soon. The whole world will panic. Nigeria will panic. The naysayers will panic. Those who work with Nigeria will panic. Ohanese will panic. The politicians from Southeast, they will panic. All those who think that holding Simon Ekpa is the end all and be all of Biafra, they will panic. When Donald Trump ascends into that office, when he comes into that office, oh my God, this month of January, something special will happen. I declare to you all, something great is happening. So forget about what you are saying, my brother. We know how to do it. We now have a country. We now have a government. So you cannot tell the government what to do. All you can do is to suggest to the government. All you can do is write, a questionnaire, an inquiry to the government to know how they are going about, discussing with America to get that recognition from America. My brother, live story. The government knows what to do. I believe in a deputy prime minister, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Rabweze. She is doing a good job, and I believe that so far so good. We have the foreign affairs in Biafra. We have all the different ministers that will do what they have to do to make America to know what's happened in Finland. Oh my God. So listen, my brother, the days of talking from the mic, those days don't day over. We are now in a country. We now have a government. Allow the government to work. Allow those with the skills, the expertise, the technical know-how. Allow them to do their job, my brother. Allow them, because carry on.
Ekpa Simon Njoko.
Okay.
ESN. He's the only one. Now, what you see that idiot, that Brumini, that after sniffing, you see her doing like this. I will break that egg on her head today.
Oh.
I will break it. And as I break, believe you me, I don't care the amount of propaganda you bring my way.
Oh.
I am vam.
Oh,
I'm telling you, I am vam. I am not just vam
hey.
because I want to make content.
Hey.
I am vam because I am enlisted among those that will liberate Biafra
Hey.
this 21st century.
Hey, movie.
I am enlisted.
Hey.
And I dare you. I dare you.
Are you in that number? Because the way you are behaving, the 100 men assigned by Oyendu, are you sure you are in that number, my brother? Today is the day. Today might be the day I will speak to you man to man, energy to energy. But you are lucky I'm so busy today. I'm not really in the spirit. I'm supposed to be in the spirit, but I cannot really fully be in the spirit. Are you in that number? Are you sure? You are in that number, the 100 men that Oyendo called for. Because so far we are looking for 50. Simon Ekpa is already 15-1. So he has done the job, 50%. The remaining 50, are you sure you are in that number? Are you 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 in that number? Say your name. Are you in that number? Are you in that number? Are you in that number? Say the name. My brother, are you in that number? Are you sure? Because sometimes it is not for you to claim, say you are part of the number. People will identify you by your works and your deeds, by your actions, the way you roll, the way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself. People will find out. But so far, I am beginning to question, because are you sure you are in that number? What will you do? This our lady that you are insulting, what will you do when Simon Ekpa comes out and bless the government of Dr. Ngozi Rabuezi? This woman you have been insulting all this while, a woman that can be your mother. What will you do? You insult women. How will you feel if they insult your wife? How will you feel if somebody insults your mother? Men don't act this way you act, my brother. I am disappointed in you that you of all people, you came out from a woman. You were nurtured by a woman. You came to this world by a woman. And somehow you feel it is okay to insult a woman. My brother, I cannot see any man in you. Only weak men, only chaff men, only chingom boys. As our sister will say, that your lama, you be chingom boy, man. Now only chingom boys that act this way. Men, when they bleed from their bum, now then they talk this way to women. A woman must be respected. A woman must be loved, cherished, appreciated. You love your women, you appreciate, you adore them, you honor them. The black woman is God. You must honor them. They brought you to this world. The black woman was first in this world. You must learn how to appreciate the blessing given to you by God. Mama of Biafra, Mama of the world is known as a black woman. Only weak men speak the way you speak. In fact, you are so lucky that you are far away. If you're in my presence insulting this woman, my brother, I will give you some water, sharp, man to man, because it's an insult for you to be insulting a lady in my presence. It's not done. You worship them, you adore them, you honor them. Shame on you, and shame from the place you came out from, because you don't have respect for your mother nor your sisters. That's why you are speaking this way to another person. Charity begins at home. If you love your mother, you will love the women outside. If you love your sister, you will love the sisters and the beautiful women out there. How can you insult somebody? A lady for that matter. My brother, you disgust me. You disgust me. But continue. Let's roll.
And make any approach.
Hey.
And do the same thing I do.
Hey. Hey.
They read Donald J. Trump, the incoming United States president. He will make a statement because we are going to mount pressure on him.
Woo.
Our APM,
Nkere.
Isaiah
Hey.
United States of America.
Hey. Ew.
You have to get mad.
Hey, my people.
You must be mad to deal with this mad, evil spirit. God is one of animal kingdom.
Hey,
Nigeria.
Ogini.
You must be possessed with the spirit of heaven
Hey.
to release the onslaught against that hopeless entity called Nigeria. We are here. We will bring Nigeria down. The end of Nigeria is now.
Oh.
We are the last generation that will bring an end to Nigeria. We are the last generation.
Hey.
Believe me. We are the last generation. Now, as I am attacking Nigeria, if you see anybody attacking me, who do you think they are?
You are a criminal, my brother. You are a criminal. You are still a stakeholder in Nigeria. You may not know that, but from your action, the way you are behaving now, you are sabotaging Biafra. Because if you love Simon Ekpa, you will love the structure laid down by Simon Ekpa Oyibo. If you believe in Simon Ekpa, then you must believe in a structure. You are the same one that messed up the other time and you were pardoned by Simon Ekpa. But unfortunately, you've allowed the dollars, the greenback, the green paper to entice you. You've allowed Oge Nkiri, a mechanic that claims to be a billionaire, because he's got the money from the zoo and he enticed you. Every morning, every month, they were paying you money. You claim to be a freedom fighter, but every month, you were getting your salary, your wage for being a media man. My brother, that's the problem. He who plays the piper dictates the tone. You've allowed your conscience to be bought, oh my God, by Oge Nkiri. That was the mistake you made. You may not see it clearly now. You may not know who you are working with. I see you as somebody they call the UI, a useful idiot. You might assume you are working with Oge Nkiri, but think about it. He was just a finance minister, an ordinary finance minister in the cabinet of Simon Ekpa. Above him is a position, a grade known as the chief of staff, which means that person in that position is higher than every other person in that government, apart from Simon Ekpa. But somehow, because of the greed, the lust, the love for the money, the spirit of lasciviousness, you know, what he did to you was he tripped your ego. He gave you that money every month, and somehow your lifestyle improved. I know in Italy, things are a bit rough down there. Somehow the extra money he was giving you, it made you to buy things for yourself. You were not enjoying the money. You were living a higher standard of living with the extra cash given to you by Oge Nkiri. Even when our brother Ugo247 came out and declared that this man is paying me some money every month, the same money. I asked him, what is this money for? He said I should not ask him. He got angry. He said, why am I asking him how much? Ugo said, no. If you are blessing me, it should be once in a while. But in this situation, every month you give me the same amount of money. I am worried. If you are paying me salary, I don't want no salary. If you are paying me wage, I don't want no wage. If you want to bless me, it should be once in a while, not every time, not every month, the same money in my bank account. I refuse to accept this money. I say keep your money. I am a freedom fighter. Freedom fighters don't take money. We don't accept money. We are doing this for our country, Biafra. We are fighting for our nation. We don't need no money. That's how it's done, my brother. Unfortunately, you and your whole Akbarawa, I know you are in Africa. I know things are hard in Africa. Anywhere you find yourself in Africa, things are hard. Oge Nkiri bought your soul and the price was cheap. You sold your soul to Oge Nkiri when you accepted the money. It's like selling your soul to the devil and you loved it. You felt good. You had more money. You had more savings. You were doing more investment with the extra cash coming to your account from Oge Nkiri. My brother, are you aware that Simon Ekpa was not aware of the money Oge Nkiri was giving you? Can't you see it? Can't you understand what they did? They were trying to create a problem. They were trying to buy you. They were trying to entice you. They were trying to get you closer. And now that the problem has started, you have deviated from the government of Simon Ekpa. And now you are saying you love Oge Nkiri. You are making him the man. You have made him God on earth. You have made him a deputy prime minister. You say you love him. You say he's the main man. You say he's the one to give us Biafra. Oh my God. Hey, have mercy. Hey, baby. It is scary. But we thank God, Obatobie. Hey, Obatobie, I'm so sorry. Obatobie, I never knew this was happening in your government. I never knew. But we thank God we saw those videos, the secret meeting, the private meeting videos. When we saw the videos, how you were insulting Simon Ekpa, how you were ambushing Simon Ekpa, how you were shouting at Simon Ekpa, how you were interrupting Simon Ekpa. I knew that was a coup. I saw a problem. I saw calamity. I saw a cabal in the house of Biafra, in the government of Biafra, within the cabinet of Biafra. Lord have mercy. Obatobie, what is happening to you now? It came from inside. It came from inside. That is why to this date, those they call the presidency of that zoo, they have refused to speak on the case of Biafra because they believe somehow they have men around them, men doing the job from in-house. But we thank God, our sister, Dr. Ngozi Orabweze, was able to decipher the problem and expose all of them. They are angry now. They are insulting her. They feel insulted. They are shocked that for the first time, we the Biafra don't know who you are. Again, Kerry, the die is cast. You will never go anywhere. You will not succeed with this one. Me and my people, we shall follow the structure of Simon Ekpa. And from the structure of Simon Ekpa, it says, after Simon Ekpa, the next in command, the next in power is our beautiful sister, Dr. Ngozi Orabweze. Let's go on. Listen.
So that's why, going forward, you should know who is the wheat and who is the chaff.
Okay.
Do you understand?
No.
Because as far as I'm concerned, even if Ngozi is attacking Nigeria, I'm not going to call her a fool or an idiot. I will call her a mini because of what she's doing to Biafra.
Oh my God.
Not because she's attacking Nigeria. If she's attacking Nigeria, I will leave her to attack Nigeria. Because even the devil will attack Nigeria. And I'm going to say, devil, push them to the cliff and let them fall and perish forever.
Lord have mercy.
The heart of man is desperately wicked. There's a video I wanted to play, but time will fail me.
Okay.
You see the manipulation of Ngozi Orabweze. Nkechi Blessing. You see that her manipulation? It has failed on arrival. Now, you are still saying Madam COS. Madam PM. He has gone to register an organization in Georgia.
Listen.
Did PM Simon Ekpa, did he de-establish the one he registered?
Listen.
Did he terminate the one he registered?
Listen.
Is there anything wrong with the government and the registration Mazi Simon Ekpa did?
Listen.
Is there anything wrong with our head office? No. That's why when I say and her accomplices, many of in Israel, the population in Israel they were reduced. Today, Israel is about 6 million people. Do you know how many they are supposed to be? Now we are saying that we are 80 million. Israel are supposed to be more than us. Many of them have gone.
Hold on there. Now, do you see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? It is all about the certificate of incorporation. That thing that they saw, it shocked them. Say, because they blocked the house, the building that they used to register Biafra. He was blocking it. Unknown to him, say, as the saying goes, Koniman die, Koniman bury him. Koniman die, Koniman bury him. Okay. According to Elizabeth Gerasolis, in Toxe, according to the documents, the contract signed, Ogenkere 9 days for that place, and he was going with the Biafra Republic government in exile. Because of that, he's going to work with Ogenkere. He said that. But now, unknown to them, say we have declared or redeclared Biafra on the 29th of November. And as God will have it, oh my God, as God will have it, we came with the new name, United States of Biafra. So it means, say, any documentation that you are doing, any legal tender you are doing, anything you are looking for, any partnership you are looking for, any country you want to see us as people they could recognize, you must go with USB because we are now in a country. So any registration you are doing in America has to go with the name United States of Biafra. That should be the At the top, the cream la cream, the very top, USB must be there. So these men we see here, they are still going with the old name, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. They didn't understand that something happened. There was a change of power, a change of baton. Oh my God, there was a brand new thing that happened. A new country was rebirthed on the 29th of November. That's why these guys don't understand. They are still going with the old name. You see, they wanted to sabotage Simon Ekpa with the old name. They were going with Elizabeth Gerasolis or Elias Gerasolis, whatever you want to call him, with the old name. But today, oh my God, Dr. Ngozera, that's why they say a good person go school. Person when go school, go know how to conduct themselves. Person when go school, to an extent. Don't get me wrong. People have knowledge and wisdom, yes. Supreme wisdom, yes. Without going to school. But person when go school, you go know how to conduct yourself. You will know how to perform. You will know how to deal with things when they come to you. You will know how to deal with conflicts and the rest of them. She went all the way to understand, say, what she did on the 29th of November on behalf of Simon Ekpa was a redeclaration of a country. We now have a country. We are no longer a government in exile. Yes, it's still part of our name, but we are no longer that. There is a new dimension added to the previous dimension, Oyibo. That's me going spiritual. We now have a country. So anything you are registering in America has to come with USB at the beginning of the name. So what you saw us did is very, very vital. So that is why they are angry. Again, they don't say, this woman don't catch us, so, because she now made what they have obsolete. A defunct organization, a defunct government in exile, because we now have a government that we want to implement in the land of Biafra. I hope you understand. That's why they are angry. Yesterday, Elias Garasalis came up and was talking some trash in their, in their program where they were somehow, getting new ministers to swear them into power. Imagine that. They were swearing in their own ministers into power yesterday. Ogenkere. My God. Ogenkere. This thing you did. Well, that's life. A mechanic allowed to become the finance minister. Biafrans, please, next time you should understand this thing. Say, Simon Ekpa had to use what he had. The tools with him was what he used. From the days of autopilot, he used what he had. Somebody like Nsima was there. Nsima. He used him a while until Nelly came and changed the whole atmosphere. You see, sometimes you use what you have to get what you don't have, but keep on improving. Keep on improving. So from the days of autopilot, we now move to the Biafra Republic government in exile. You see, don't forget, when we're in autopilot, people like Faith or Ogala was there now. All these girls were there. You see, but we had to improve. We improve upon it. Simon Ekpa was using the tools around him. And we thank God. Now that we are in a country, we are now seeing the experts, the technocrats, those who are qualified, those who go to school, who understand how to run government. Those who understand public administration. Those ones, so it's not something you do with try your luck. You don't bring a mechanic to become a finance minister in a country, no. You must bring somebody when study finance, accounting, when get the expertise. Those are the ones you will bring in to run that department. Or somebody with the experience. You see, because sometimes you may not be an accountant to become a finance minister, but you should have the experience in banking, in public sector, in civil service before you get those roles. So perhaps these guys don't understand, say they cannot operate on this new level, this new dimension we are in. We are now in a country. We are now in a nation. They cannot operate on this level. Akbarawa cannot be the information minister in Biafra. He doesn't have the expertise, the technical know-how. He also has some limitations with his visa in an African country. He cannot go around the whole world. You see him? So they feel angry, they feel sad that they were cut off, but no. The government has to grow. Don't be selfish. It wasn't about you. When you were supporting the government, you were doing it. We expected you to be doing it with a selfless approach. But you guys were being selfish. Your title win and give you 9 the sweet one. And now that they've taken that title off you, you are angry. You are insulting a mother. Calling a hustle of names. Lord have mercy. Hey! My people, before I go, I'm going to show you this one. Elias Garasolis. Elizabeth Garasolis. He was with them yesterday. When they were announcing their ministers, I told you they have created a parallel government. They now have all the ministers. He was there. And because of that, I go present to you Elias Garasolis. Even with his eyes, as he entered the government, he was scared, in a panic. Watch for yourself and tell me what you think. Check it out. Hold on there, my people. What you're about to see here, I tell you, I am everywhere. I observe everything that is going on. What you will see here is these guys swearing in their own ministers. Ogenkere, the mechanic prime minister, swearing in his own ministers. And they brought the man they call Elias Garasolis. When you see him, observe him. The fear, the ujo, they for his face. Now go notice him. He knows that the game is up, but he's pretending. Because they are paying him some money. You are paying him some money now, so he has to do what he has to do. He doesn't love you. He's only after the money. That's how it is. He's not your brother. He's not your friend. The day you stop paying him, that day, the service will end. That's how they roll. You know what I mean? That's how they roll. Whoever is paying these guys to do what they are doing, you know, we thank God say we have exposed them. So notice the face of Elias Garasolis when they come in for their so-called swearing in of the ministers. If you're ready, let's go there. Watch this.
Honorable Elias, are you on seat?
He was scared. He didn't want to show up. He was hiding.
You can start your microphone. You can start your camera.
He was hiding. He refused.
All right.
He was panicking.
Yes,
Now, boom.
welcome our honorable.
See his face. Boom. Elizabeth. You know what I mean. See your face. Ujo. What's going on here? Make we hear and talk. Make we hear and talk.
Lobbyist and attorney representative of the Biafran government. And he has a message to seal the coronation of this very day. Over to you, our honorable leaders.
Hold it there. See your face. What you are seeing here is them swearing in their own so-called ministers. They have created a parallel government. I told you, I know where this thing will end. I know what they are doing. They have created a parallel government. When Obatobe is free and he blessed the government of Dr. Ngozi Arabweze, these guys go say, no, we have our own government now. Nigeria would now sponsor them as much money as possible to do a caricature, to create a caricature of the real government of Simon Ekpa. Nigeria is wicked. You see, Nigeria, my God. Nigeria. For the fact this man you are seeing here said, I was browsing the internet. I was on Google. I was searching. And I saw Biafra Republic government in exile. I asked myself, how come? When did they have a Biafra Republic government in exile? I used to know about IPOB. How come there is Biafra Republic government in exile? When I went further, I noticed there was a prime minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. I then emailed them and suddenly it was assignment. Oh my God. 419. 419. I emailed. Suddenly, Prime Minister responded back to me. Think about that. Think about that. And suddenly, he was announced. The lobby team. No, that's what they call planting now. They create the environment now, entrapment, and entrapment. They create the environment. During those days, Mike Tyson, the boxer, was having problems. Why? Because he was stupid. He was so rich as a boxer, but they were setting him up. His lawyers were setting him up. They will go to a club. They will put two girls there. The girls go to fall and dance for club. Dance. When he mess up, then go for press, go talk. Tyson will say, hey, don't destroy my name. How much do they want? You see, the legal team will discuss. Before you know it, they say, okay, pay this. So that's what they did. Entrapment. Simon Ekpa was entrapped by this man you're seeing here. He's part of the ploy. No decent person will go online. I was doing some Google search. He claimed to be a lobby team. If you check his email, he's using Gmail in his account. How can you have a lobby firm and you don't have your website, the email of your website? You are still using gmail.com, eliasgarasoles@gmail.com. That's not professional, for crying out loud. If you are discussing about country to country and your email, you are using Gmail, come on. That one is not professional now. So they use a psychology on Simon Ekpa. This man was planted. But we thank God. The God of Biafra don't uproot him from the taproot. Now he's panicking. Watch what he said here. He's confused. Listen, let's go there.
Hello to everyone. I'm the lobbyist for the Biafra Public Government Exile. I am just here participating as a witness and an observer. I want to say how proud I am of all of you. This is a very significant day.
All I'm there, a witness and an observer. Somebody who should be a lobby in Washington. They call him as a witness, an observer of an internal stuff. You claim you have a government. You are swearing your ministers, and you brought him to be a witness. Does it make sense? He has gone beyond the scope of being a lobbyist. I've told you. We know their type. People like this, their only job should be in Washington, discussing with the White House, discussing with, the Congress, discussing with the different departments in America. That's what they do. They don't have time coming for things like this. Some of you will be fooled because you have seen a white man. I live in the Western world. White people, in fact, we are equal. I won't even insult them. We are equal. Now, for that zoo, when they see a white man, they go bow down. They see a Lebanese, they call him a white man. They see an Indian man, they call him a white man in that zoo. People like that, they go bow down, seeing this guy with pictures with this man. Continue, I beg.
I think with the swearing in of this new cabinet, it shows the maturity of the Biafran government and the ability of the Biafran government to have continuity of government, to have peaceful transfer of power. So I think this demonstrates the next stage of maturity for the Biafran government. And I want to congratulate the acting prime minister, who's been doing a very wonderful job. We talk all the time, so I know how dedicated he is into all aspects of the government. And I want to thank all of you. You're all doing a very marvelous job, and you have me to support you in every way. So this is very wonderful, and I want to congratulate everyone everyone for this wonderful job you're doing. So thank you again. And we have a lot of exciting things in store for us very soon. So once again, I thank all of you for everything that you are doing.
As you can see, he knew the game was up. He knew the game was up. He was just trying to say something. I thank you. You came to observe. You are saying, I thank you. You are thanking them for the money you are getting. I thank you. Hi! Okay, Gary, Guinea. What's all this? What are you doing? Okay, Gary, what are you doing? What's the meaning of this? What's the meaning of this? God. To the Biafrans out there who are still confused, those who say they love Simon Ekpa, They say they believe in Simon Ekpa. He always told you what you don't know is bigger than you. In the private meeting, we saw the video. You saw how things were happening. You saw the storm, the war, the civil, in fact, the water happening in the private meetings. You saw it. I bless the person that brought it out. That thing helped to solve so many problems. That private video we saw, it helped to solve so many problems. It helped to convince people, to let them know, say, there was a problem before Obatobi was picked up. There was tension before Obatobi was picked up. And we could see the enemy. They were attacking one woman throughout the whole meeting, and Obatobi was defending that woman. They were attacking one person. All of them, a cabal. A cabal attacked one woman, but Obatobi supported and defended that woman. That woman is Dr. Ngozi Oruabueze. Biafrans out there, make una open their eyes. Well, as the saying goes, some get eyes, but they know they see. That's life. Some get eyes, but they know they see. Some get mouth, but they know they talk. Some, oh my God, that is a fact. You guys can see. You saw the secret video. You saw the private meeting, how they were insulting Simon Ekpa. They were interrupting him. You saw it. I never believed in my life somebody like Akbarawa go interrupt Simon Ekpa. I never believed it in my life. We saw those videos. And some of you are still confused. I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear. As for me and my people, we know the right people to follow. As for me and my people, we shall continue with the structure laid down by Obatobi. He told us, what you don't know is bigger than you. They assume that they have blackmailed him. They thought that was the end of Simon Ekpa. But what they don't know is bigger than them. Dr. Ngozi Oruabueze, we thank you for registering Biafra government in America. You've done very well. Let them get angry. Let them get annoyed. Let them insult you. They are insulting their mothers, their grandmothers, their children, and their wives. That's how it is. Let them do what they want to do. We know all we are doing is doing the right thing. I have confidence in you guys because you guys are the experts. You know what to do. You know what it means to run a country. Not somebody when they panabit car, a mechanic, when they ship cars, they cut car for container, they ship to Nigeria, will now become prime minister. That would have been a slap on our face. We thank God, madam, that you have chosen the right people to be in the government. It's only fair. As the saying goes, if you want the best, don't settle for less. If you want the best, don't settle for less. In Biafra government, we don't want people to come and say, because of my brother, I will give him a job. Those days are gone. Don't be sentimental. If you want the best, don't settle for less. I rest my case. From me, from here, for now, I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain yours truly, Biafra, Superstars Media. God bless you.
My message goes to some of you who have collected money to stop Simon Ekpa. Ụtalị na-abịa n'azụ gị. Ọ bụrụkwa mụ na-apịa. Ọbụrụkwa mụ na-apịa. Ọbụrụkwa mụ na-apịa. Ọkwa Chineke na-apịa. Ọwụọ gị ya n'azụ. Ọbụrụkwa mụ na-apịa. Ọbụrụ mụ na-apịa. Ana m apịa ka ụtalị a. Ụtalị a na-aga ha apịa unu kịta. Ọbụrụ mụ na-apịa. Ndị nnatala ego to sell Simon Ekpa. Ụtalị na-abịa. Ọbụrụ mụ na-apịa. Makana a lot of you respect it. A lot of you ụtara ahụbago gị n'azụ. Ọ bụrụkwa mụ na-apịa. Biko apịa gị ya ịkpọba Chukwu. Okay? Kpọba Jizọs. Kpọba Chineke ndị Biafra. Na ọ bụrụ mụ na-apịa. Ọ bụrụ mụ na-apịa kpọzụba Simon Ekpa biko. Ọ bụrụ mụ na-apịa.
Biafra must be restored
for there is nothing the enemies can do about it. You brought Biafra that light may come into Africa. You gave us hope because we are in a continent of hopelessness. And by thy grace, Biafra shall be restored. We shall be resurrected. We shall crown our efforts with the glory by the grace of the Most High Himself. We are not strong. We do not pretend to be strong. All we do is to submit ourselves to your will, that your will may be done upon our lives. We have lost many people. We have lost so many good people. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. We shall honor them, and for their sake, Biafra will come. Because we are wandering all over the world, hoping against every hope that things will turn around for the better. It has never turned around for the better.